Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning. Welcome.
We're glad you're here on this Wednesday as we look to add a little something to the ground.
Little something.
And cars and trees.
Yeah. That white stuff that has been a little bit late to get the memo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. That was the weather quiz a couple days ago.
I think it was Monday.
Monday?
I'm working on something.
Okay.
So give me
behind the scenes action there.
Yeah.
Who's that caroling?
You.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about it now, we can.
We can. I was just going to change these timestamps.
By it, we're talking about
The
a special holiday celebration this Saturday in downtown Traverse City.
A fun one. We did it last year.
Yep.
And we're streaming it, so it's going to be on all of our Up North Live digital platforms. So where you're watching us here is where you can watch it. And it starts Saturday at 6 p.m. And we'll be hosting it. It's going to be the tree lighting itself, Santa, interview with Santa. We interviewed kids last year. It was so much fun.
We hope Santa agrees to an interview.
We hope.
We can only hope. And then the light parade. And if you haven't seen a light parade, it's a really cool experience. We already see that Tom's watching, and Tom's going to be a part of that light parade on Saturday. So we know he'll be there playing the guitar, singing. I can't remember if Tom was singing.
I don't think he was singing.
Maybe that'll be new this year.
Maybe. But you can see that was a picture from last year, Brennan and I. He was holding open the binder for me to read one of the entries, I think. But the forecast for this, it's looking a bit cloudy and maybe a shower or two around. So if you are going to be in the parade or maybe just attending and watching, grab the umbrella, jacket, hat, all those things. Temperatures mainly in the 40s with a few light showers around. It looks like more likely early in the evening, but I'm keeping a close eye on this. I have my personal vested interest in this, so we stay dry. But also for all of you who are attending, but if you don't want to get wet or be outside, the digital platforms will be a fun time to just sit in your comfy, cozy clothes at home and watch us there.
Yeah, and if you're too far away from Traverse City, don't want to make the drive, we know we have friends from all over the place.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to join us online.
And
How
please
convenient.
interact with us, our Facebook Live friends.
Yeah, we should have some chances.
If you will interact, we'll have time to talk to you and hopefully answer questions if you have any. Yeah. Live on the ground weather reports, all the things. Yeah.
It's probably not going to be quite as interactive as this, just because we're going to be in front of
we have a job to do
firsthand,
firsthand, but yes. But we would love to talk with you if you guys are joining us. So that's what the forecast looks like now. Again, keeping a close eye on that into the weekend. So.
Good deal. Yeah, let us know where you're watching from this morning, and we'll get to your comments here in just a few minutes after Heather's weather forecast.
Yes, the full forecast, because I know a lot of you who are watching are probably curious about snowfall accumulation since we're finally talking about snow.
Yep.
So we'll talk about that, but we'll get into the weather quiz. So satellites often rely on the sun for which of these functions? Is it communication, is it launch, or is it for power? That's just some drone video taken the other week from our drone pilot in northern Michigan.
Looks like what, Leelanau County?
Yes, Greellickville.
Yep.
Yep. Right
Very
up the
nice.
road here, just less than 5 minutes.
Just do that and yeah.
Yeah. Do you say Louis? Take a Louis? For left?
Is that a California thing?
Kind of up here too. Louis and a Ricky. You go down the hill, take a Louis. Ricky's right.
Never. Gib, you ever heard of that? No. He
Really?
Hasn't. He hasn't either. No. We'll see if our friends have heard of that.
Maybe. You guys can back me up here. That'd be nice. We are waking up, though, to a lot of clouds around, and that will be our main weather story, is how cloudy it's going to be in the foreseeable future. We're going to be dealing with that cloud cover. Some of us maybe even seeing some drizzle already. Looks like Emmett County could be seeing some light drizzle if it is breaching the ground. And we're starting to see that rain crossing Lake Michigan. So outdoor conditions over the next few days, we have the red, poor conditions today. It's going to be rainy. After this morning, we're going to just see more and more rain around by the afternoon. And then that will likely transition into snow in some spots if you're south of the bridge. But that rain will continue if you're in the Straits in the eastern UP through the tip of the Mitt. And then tomorrow we'll wake up to a wintry mix with some showers still hanging on. Friday, we have a few showers in the forecast too, so pretty active stretch of weather here. But I want to talk about the details of our next weather maker. It is going to be a low pressure system. It's going to be a second low pressure system, not the same one that passed through yesterday, creating rain and wind. This one will be a second one that forms, and as it closes off, we'll start to see rain, and then we'll start to see that transitioning into snow likely late tonight and early tomorrow morning. So there is some uncertainties with this forecast. It will depend on where that low pressure system tracks. If it tracks a little bit where we think it will through the Straits, behind that system, that's where we're going to see cooler temperatures. That's also where we're going to see more snow. So if we see the cooler air, we will see more snow sticking to the ground. Ground temperatures are still on the warm side right now. We haven't seen a lot of cool temperatures even overnight. So we'll really depend on how much even sticks and that likely snowfall accumulation. It's not likely if you're in the eastern UP or even through the Straits. So here's a look at our morning. We will see the chance for some increasing rain chances throughout the afternoon. That's a look at lunch hour into mid-afternoon. You can see over Wisconsin, they're under a winter weather advisory for that snow that they're going to start to see well before we do. Now you can see by dinner hour, if you are south of the bridge, interior parts of the northern lower, closer to Crawford County, that is where we do have the chance to start to see some snowflakes mixing in. And then that's a look at the evening. So around 9 p.m., you can see our winds are starting to circulate over Lake Huron. That's where that low pressure system will track. And it will meander around. You can see it swirling in early tomorrow morning. So around 6 a.m., we could see some slushy, slick road conditions, especially in the interior parts of the northern lower. We're talking Crawford, over into Otsego, even Montmorency. Those areas have a better shot of seeing maybe some like slushy snow that's falling. I described it at the 4:30 hour that it's going to be more like slurpy snow, slurpy slushy snow. So that's what we're looking at tomorrow early morning. More of that rain if you're north by mid-morning. By the afternoon, we'll hang on to a few showers around as that low pressure system tracks south and then again east. So as far as how much snow will fall, we're looking at likely about 6 inches there in Gaylord, 4 in Grayling. It's saying 3 inches on the map here in Rogers City. I do think it's going to be a little bit warmer there, so maybe a trace upwards of maybe an inch of snow. This is how much will fall. We'll have to kind of see how much actually accumulates on the ground because, again, the ground is so warm. Although I'm saying 6 inches of snow in Gaylord, you know, that live look tomorrow, you might not see 6 inches of snow on the ground. It's going to be slushy. So those spots, especially Otsego into Crawford County, Montmorency, those spots especially, you could be seeing enough snow that you do need to see some snow removal early tomorrow morning. We'll just kind of have to wait and see, but take the road slow if you're heading out and early anywhere. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast highs. So 40s and 50s in the eastern UP, AM drizzle, PM showers. South of the bridge, early rain, PM mixed showers, mainly again later in the evening and if you are inland. 46 in Kalkaska, 49 in Traverse City, Benzonia, and Frankfort. Most of us have already reached our high temperatures today because that low will usher in this cooler air. We're looking at early rain and mixed showers in the PM hours. Tonight, we'll see rain, showers, to snow. I do think we're going to see more of that rain in the eastern UP. South of the bridge, rain showers to snow showers. And then south of the bridge, rain showers closer to Lake Michigan, more of a wintry mix inland tonight. 32 right there in Fife Lake, 31 in Lake City and Houghton Lake. These lows could contribute to some slick road conditions tomorrow morning. Here's a look at the extended forecast. So we're talking about rain and snow today into tomorrow, wintry mix early on, mainly south of the bridge. Then Friday, we're looking at a few showers around. The weekend, scattered showers, temperatures in the 40s. We do not have a lot of sunshine in the forecast. You can see a lot of cloud cover and then those shower chances well into next week, both Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday looks like we could see some cooler high temperatures around, closer to average. Every morning we debut a new pair of shoes from Golden Shoes in Traverse City. Today we have a cozy pair of shoes to show you this morning. Right, Brendan?
These probably have been the coziest shoes since we started this thing.
I think so. So we have a cute pair of UGG slippers.
It's just kind of funny seeing those in a professional setting. But you do
With
not...
my dress, my full makeup on, all that. But I will say, I live in these kinds of slippers. I have a purple pair at home, and I wear them year-round, even in the summer, because my feet are always cold.
Oh, you don't get sweaty feet in the summer?
I can get sweaty if I'm like running around the house cleaning, but they're my slippers that I also steam my floors in. They're my indoor slippies.
That's a behind the scenes, peel back the curtain moment there. Shall we say hi to our friends?
Yes.
We're talking deer, snow.
Deer? Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. We have Jackie watching from Kalkaska. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
It's 44. She doesn't see any sun yet.
I don't think you're going to see any sun today.
She's first comment, so she probably typed this in before Heather got to her forecast. But is it true we might get snow?
We'll have to see. But yes, true. This will be our first measurable snowfall this year.
Okay.
So, we'll see.
Later than normal, huh? Mm-hmm. Joel has a few comments. We'll start with this one, saying good morning from the 3rd floor, 47 degrees, cloudy. Had 12 doe come through already this morning. He also says he has a spot in the woods. Apparently it's a 10-mile drive. He hunts the 3rd floor in bad weather, or if he gets up late. He's guessing power. Got his first backyard buck last year from 3rd floor. Nice 8-point. Deer are eating mushrooms off his firewood pile.
Oh.
And I think that's it from Joel for the moment. Trying
to, get extra food for these cooler temperatures, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom.
Stock up, that's what I meant.
Exactly. And we got Tom saying hi. I think I have part of my sandwich stuck in my throat. So
that's what happens when you eat off camera. What you guys don't see.
No, I ate before this.
Oh, you didn't try to go eat another piece in the...
No, I meant to go get some coffee while you were talking, but I got sidetracked. So Tom said good morning, Heather and Brendan, trying to finish painting the family room before company arrives next week. I think Tom was asking for help from Facebook and barely didn't get it because he's still working on that painting project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he offered that up to me.
And we have an update, in case you're just tuning in. Tom's going to be at the light parade and the tree lighting in Traverse City this Saturday.
Yeah.
And he will be singing again, he said.
Oh, okay.
The tunes include George Strait's Christmas Cookies and his own version of Winter Wonderland.
Oh, fun.
And if you want to watch Tom, I hope we get a little bit of audio as well. I don't know if we did last year from the parade. Hope there's a little.
We heard it off
there
in the distance. That's why I wasn't entirely sure if he was singing, because I did hear what sounded like Christmas music happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
maybe we can get a Nat sound mic.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
We have a meeting tomorrow, right?
Friday.
No, yeah. Friday. What day is it? I keep thinking it's Thursday today.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, yeah.
It is only Wednesday. So we have a meeting Friday. We'll talk to our news director about that.
So we need to hear Tom and everybody else in the parade.
Well, yes, and everyone else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's going to be wearing his white cowboy hat.
Okay. So and the white suit, perhaps? Because he had the full white suit last year.
Good question. Tom, still watching, we have questions for you.
That you can answer if you want to.
Yeah, if you want. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to. All right, where are we? Because I'm going all over the place here. Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 47 degrees, cloudy and wet. Here, Paula, Heather thinks it's Friday Eve. Not quite.
This week feels like it flew by for me. And when we have snow, I'm busy all morning and the time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is watching from Chicago. She is hoping everybody has a wonderful day. Nancy's watching from East Jordan, where it's 47 degrees. It's 45 for Susan Lash Sims in Kalkaska, where it's cloudy. Gail is saying good morning. It's 44 in Kingsley with a cloudy sky. Susan Lash Sims guessing communication. Paul saying hi, guys. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Paula, guessing communication. Wendy is saying hello and good morning from Prudenville. Hey, Wendy. It's 45. Anxiously awaiting the snow, she said, and guessing power for the quiz. And yes, to hang a Louie. She's heard of it.
Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate it.
And Paula has heard to take a Louie or left, or four left, that is, from people even older than herself, she says.
Yes, it's a saying, Brendan.
Not that I'm doubting. I'm just telling you that I haven't heard of it and Gib hasn't. We're not doubting you here. My mom is, I almost said Christine. You know, Christine, she's new to the chat. No, she's not.
She's joining us.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Said rainy and cool in Port Huron. Heading over to Sisters to see great nieces and get lots of hugs and kisses.
Oh.
Heading over to see
and
my
probably
aunt.
Play with Benji, maybe?
Benji loves the girls.
Yeah.
They're 1 and 3 or something, 2 and 4 or something like that. But anyway,
well, he's on their level. He likes that attention, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
up close and personal.
Hazel throws the puppy, the stuffed puppy, and then Benji goes to get it, and yeah, they have a great time together. But then my mom said Benji will be so tired tomorrow. It's always the day after a lot of activity.
Yes, he has to build in 24 hours to recover from the groomer, from
right.
fun and friendship with the nieces or great nieces.
Road trips and
Road
things.
trips, yeah, all the things.
Susie Q saying good morning, 44 in Frederick. Hey, Susie Q. She says, yeah, snow is coming. Home today, getting husband a new phone and getting blocks to block up my new... Oh yes, her she shed is being delivered tomorrow. I see, so putting the blocks, I guess, building the foundation for that.
Oh, fun.
Love your dress, Heather, and she thinks my tie is sharp. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Susie Q. Her guess is communication. Jackie wants to know, does that slurpy, slushy snow have a flavor? Dirt and oil?
Tastes like the outdoors or dirt. And I will never say eat snow because most likely any particles that are in the atmosphere are what the cloud condensation nuclei need to cling to even have a water droplet or an ice crystal. So that's typically dirt or smoke or any fiber in the atmosphere, and that's what falls with a snowflake. So the more you know, you could eat it if you want, but it is most likely going to be dirt.
Stick out your tongue.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was a kid.
We'll bring in a medical expert here and see what he or she has to say about that.
Yeah, sure.
But you bring up a good point, Heather. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah.
But the more you know about how it forms, and you will probably not want to. If you want to add your own flavor, go for it.
So Susie Q loves them, Heather. I think she's talking about your slippers. She has them at home. Dave is watching from Breckenridge, where it's 50 with a slight wind. Dave is not thrilled to get snow, but that's Michigan, he says.
Yes, and it's late to the party, so we bought ourselves a couple extra weeks of no snow, and we're gonna see some.
Maxine is agreeing with you. I live in my slippers and my Skechers.
Yes.
We're hearing from Wally on this Wednesday. Oh, looks like he's in North Fort Myers, Florida right now. Raining today, but it's been in the mid-80s.
Cannot say the same. It has been warm for us, relatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not quite that warm. That
Not
would be
80s,
alarming.
no.
Yeah. Jackie is saying communication, I hope. Tom says all white. So all white outfit is what I'm guessing.
Yes.
Wally is guessing communications.
Okay.
Our friend and coworker, Miss Madison, saying good morning, happy hump day. And Joel said you need power for communication. Now he's
thinking.
combining options there. I see what you're doing, Joel. And Gail guessing power. And with that, we're all done for now.
Okay, so Brendan, I know we had talks at an early Facebook Live about late snowfall and if it's going to be record snowfall for some. And I said I wasn't sure. National Weather Service in Gaylord has put in the chat a few hours ago that they haven't had any measurable snowfall at the Gaylord office so far, although they've seen a few traces. This is the latest they've ever gone into fall without any measurable snow. The previous record was November 15th in 2010.
Oh my.
So 6 days late.
After the last record?
After the last record,
wow.
Yes. And so their period of record for Gaylord is 1999. So if you guys have, thoughts and memories of maybe some early measurable snow, that could be true. But back into 1999, November 15th in 2010 was the latest snow and fall for them in Gaylord. So one of the spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, thanks for that update.
Yeah, you were wondering, and they were already on it. I didn't ask.
Oh, I thought you sent a little message to Dan
No, I
or something.
didn't.
No?
I'll admit that. I didn't ask them.
Okay.
But I think they all know that we're all thinking the same
we're all
thing.
Wondering, yeah.
Is it going to be record or not?
Okay.
Yeah, guess it could have been my weather quiz, but.
So yeah, if you think, she gave it away. But if you think it's, getting to that record territory, yeah, it is.
It is, in some spots, yeah. All right, so, especially Gaylord being the one of the spots that we'll probably see the most measurable snow too, because snow belt, a little bit higher in elevation, all those things. So satellites often rely on the sun for which of these functions? What do you think, Brendan?
Power.
Power. They need the power. It's called coarse sun sensors, so CSSs. They're used to point solar arrays in order to get the satellite back to its location. If it does lose power, it can get the power from the sun and point where it needs to go. To stay in orbit, because that's important in order to get all that information. So Brendan, producer Sarah, they are both tied this week still, 2 for 3. Director Gibbs on the board, 1 for 3. Facebook Live viewers, you guys are 0 for 3 this week. And that was Diane chiming in this morning. If you would like to be mentioned on the live TV side of things, you'll have to join us at 6:20 in the morning where we talk about possible records, slushy slurpee fun. Oh, you never know what's going to happen.
You really don't.
But it's fun, friendship, and forecasting.
That we can promise.
Yep.
And Gib, if you don't mind queuing up that new graphic that we got here once we start talking about what's coming up tomorrow.
What is coming up tomorrow? Well, fun, friendship, forecasting,
of course. Yep, so we're live at 4:30 on the TV side. In case you don't know, we also have a TV show that we do.
We do the live TV thing. This is just for fun.
Yeah, this is fun and connecting with our friends here and having an interactive, fun time. But yes, 4:30 to 7 is when we're on TV. Also streaming live on UpWithLive.com. Starting at 6, though, Madison is going to be previewing what's coming up Saturday. We've been talking about this. It's the tree lighting and the light parade in downtown Traverse City.
With yours truly, if you did not get enough of us Monday through Friday, you get us on Saturday night.
Yeah, and so wherever you're watching this is where you can watch us there on Saturday, starting at 6. So things are a little staggered, just a heads up. The tree lighting is at 6, and then there may be a little break as we wait for the parade to get to us. But like Heather's mentioned, we will hopefully talk to Santa, maybe some kids, so we'll have some things to do in between.
Yes, but if we do toss to break, it's just because it's going to take a while for all the floats to get to us at the stage. We'll be right in front of the tree on Cass Street that has already been put in. Brent already took a picture of it because he was walking downtown yesterday.
It's there, yep.
And it's there, just not lit yet, so we'll be covering all of those things live for you and telling you which floats are coming and going and all the fun stuff.
What Tom's singing.
Tom's singing eventually once he gets to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Madison is saying Santa might make an appearance. Hopefully.
She was saying that she may interview, she was asking questions for Santa. So I gave her a few yesterday to ask Santa. If you guys have anything you want Madison to ask Santa or us, we can ask Santa too if he's going to be there Saturday as well. But during her live shot preview tomorrow morning, if you have anything, we could pass that along to Madison. She'll also read it herself. But yeah.
We have a slipper update from Susan Lash Sims before we go.
The important things.
I have my slippers on all day too, even in summer, unless she's outside.
Yeah.
Got to keep those.
Yeah, mine do not go outside.
Man, I wear socks, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to get my feet overheated. Okay, you don't care about my feet. Okay, Susie Q, whoops, I didn't hear the question. 2 for 3, and then other people holding themselves accountable.
Okay.
And it looks like we're all good. Did we cover all of our bases, Heather?
I think we might have.
Good.
All the things, the tree lighting forecast, the snow, Slurpees, Facebook Live fun on Saturday. I think we got it all.
Don't eat the snow.
Yeah. Friday, I just will add, we do have a meeting with the tree lighting people and our news director and station manager. So we will likely cut this Facebook Live a little shorter. I'm also doing a school visit that day. So I have a full schedule here. And so we will not just be on as later as you're usually used to. Like,
we'll still have it, just not
we'll
as
still
long.
be here,
Yep.
but we're going to have to get through it a little bit quicker.
Okie doke.
All right, sound good?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, have a fun and safe day. Be safe if you're driving out early tomorrow morning. We'll be back here with more news and weather tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Bye.